Now we got it going. Connecting to chat. Let's go. Woo! All right, we got 220 right here. That's what I'm talking about. Success. Get the Scotch-Brite on there. There we go. Slow her way down. Countdown. Hi. What is going on, guys? I'm streaming. I'm doing this from Streamlabs. So this is the first time I'm doing it. We'll see if she's gonna work or not. Hopefully it does. Got this blade I'm working on right now. Right now I'm just taking off that Cerakote. I want this part to be nice and silver. At least that's the goal. More than I need. We're getting close now. Oh, we're closing in. I could probably get you real close, to be honest. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's see if my... sure that's on. There we go. There we go. The one thing I don't know if I can actually see your guys' the chat. Somebody wants to say something in the chat so I can tell if it even works. Like I said, this is my first time on Streamlabs. So I'm not sure if this thing is even working. Oh, that's looking pretty good. We're getting close now. Look how cool that is. Closing in on victory here. Yeah, I don't think I can see your guys' comments. Oh, there we go. Ash said pretty nice. Thank you. I can see your comments. All right, we're good. Thank you, Ash. I really appreciate that. There's this little tiny micro scratch. You can kind of see it right there. I'm trying to get that out. So, yeah, so these are called my ballistic scales. They're not live. They're all dead, the casings and the bullets and everything. So it's not like there's anything... Nothing can explode or anything like that. They've all been fired. The casings have been fired already, so there's no powder or residue left inside. But how this started is this was jet black. And what actually happened was I was going to leave it. I Cerakoted this black, but what happened was I was cleaning it up and I scratched the Cerakote really deeply. And, oh man, it bummed me out. But the only way to really... What? What do you mean what? So the only way to actually fix it is to take that black out. So instead of having a solid black bevel... Well, hello there. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you. Oh my goodness, I wish I knew what that said. I cannot speak that language. Hi. Boats and Lego, what's going on? Yes, welcome to the chat, welcome to the live. So we're just gonna take off this black right here. Unfortunately, it kind of pains me to do this, to be honest. I really didn't want to have to do this, but I have to. Cool knife. Thank you so much. Jamal, what's going on? Let's see. But how much are you going to charge on that knife? Well, this one's already sold. Now knives coming soon. All right. All right. Thanks, Ash. How much are you going to charge on a knife? This one's already sold. A knife like this, they go for about $500. And now before anybody goes, oh my gosh, $500, it's so much. You got to understand, these start from nothing, like a little bar of steel. I do every single part. I've been doing it for 9 years, full time for the last almost 5 years full time. And if you go on my page, I put so much effort into trying to make unique knives that are still functional. Because that's the hard part, right? There's a lot of people, you can make some pretty crazy looking knives, right? Like nuts, wild ones. But you want to be able to use them. At the end of the day, it's still a knife, it's a tool. And so, what is my favorite food? Okay, you guys ready for this? I'm not a foodie, but my favorite food... Oh man, it's funny this. Have you guys ever had microwave chimichangas from like Costco? The chicken ones? I got those when I was like young, and I love them. I mean, if you're hand making it, that's impressive. I do, yeah, so these are all handmade. Everything I do is handmade. What's it say? I love your work. Just stumbled on a couple shorts. And you have one of a kind look. Amazing. Oh man, thank you so much. Oh, Adrian. Oh man, that means a lot. It really does. I put so much effort into this, and it's crazy. The kindness that you guys say about my work, it makes me feel good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, how encouraging is that when you guys are just saying how cool it is? I don't know. I'm assuming with this Streamlabs thing. Oh, I almost mentioned this. When you put an emoji, it says the emoji. It texted out. How many subs do you have? I think we're almost to 7,000 now. So December 13th is when I started posting again. I made this channel a few years ago, and I posted like 3 videos, and then I stopped. But what happened was I didn't have enough time. So December 13th is I started the channel back up, and since then it's grown tremendously. Harpoon blade chip is awesome. Thank you. A29S. What is your shop so I can buy some? It's actually in my YouTube bio. It's gunstonecreations.com. Everything I do is always just Gunstone Creations. So my website's gunstonecreations.com. All my socials are Gunstone Creations. You can Google Gunstone Creations and it'll all pop up. I try to keep everything the same. So, Benji the Beast. Is your name Gabe Itch? No. No, it is not. It is Tori. My name's Tori Colonius. Benji the Beast. Cool name. I like it. I like the name. Slowly working this. Look at that. That stubborn little part won't come off. You know how frustrating it is when you have like one little piece, right? all right. It makes me want to turn the speed up, but I shouldn't do that because that's when you make mistakes. I think my dad would love your knives. Oh, thanks. So there's this style, but I also make more traditional style as well. Because to be honest, a lot of the dads out there, they like antlers and stuff. I do all that as well. I make so many different knives. Love your vids. Thank you. You guys are kind. They're so nice. I love it. There's a lot of love going around this morning. This is cool. Appreciate you guys. I was debating whether or not to start doing lives a little bit more. Talking to you guys. Can I make a sword? I have made a katana. The issue is I do everything by hand. So like I don't have a press right now. I just have my anvil, my forge, my anvil. I do everything by hand. So doing swords is not fun. So this is actually the grit of this. These are called Scotch-Brite belts, and they are incredible. This I have 3 different grits of Scotch-Brite. The brown is the strongest, or what would you say, the most aggressive, and then it goes red, and then it goes blue. But I usually take it up to a 120 grit finish, and then I'll hit it with the Scotch-Brite belts, and they are awesome. Did you sharp my nose? I'm not sure. I am not sure what you mean by that, to be honest with you. Did I sharp my nose with that? What? There we go. Okay, this is looking good. All right, let's stop that. Now what do we got right here? Look at that. Okay. Let's get that cleaned up. So I have a bunch that I'm working on. Do I make folding knives? I don't right now. I get that question so much. And I've made one, but I don't make them currently right now. Sorry about that. I bugged you guys. Looks good. Thank you. Have a good day. I was joking. You're good. Don't worry about it. If you want the answer, I don't sharpen my nose with that, if that's what you're talking about. Let's grab a rag here. How many knives do I have? I have made thousands of knives. Yeah. I have made and sold Bowie knife. I mean, I've done a Bowie knife for sure. I don't have any right now. So yeah, this is my ballistic scales. I also have so many different ones. I have ones like, look at this. So many cool things. Bowie knives. Hello. Well, hello there. How you doing? These are my favorite. You want to know my favorite? Well, actually, I'm wearing one. You ready for this? These are called the baby sharks. Look how cool these are. Look at that. These are my favorite knives. They're just little guys, but you don't even notice they're there. By far my favorite design I make. And they actually fit in like this. They're so cool. They work so well for opening stuff up. Do my hands hurt from making knives? When I make them, not so much. Show you more. Isn't it cute? Okay, I want one. Try to type that 3 times on my phone. Thought it. Saying those are cute. Yeah, these are. So I have the XLs, and then I have these guys. Like I said, the baby sharks, and I designed these for my wife. They're so rad because they can actually clip on yoga pants, sweatpants. They don't need a belt to clip, and so they're so cool. But they're the best little knives. You can carry them without them being annoying. They're fixed blades. You can't drop it. Oh, they're my favorite. So I don't have any right now on the website, but I'm gonna work on a batch of them. You guys are too kind. You know that? You're too nice. I love it. I'll take all the love I can get. You guys are just cool. All right, what should we work on? I'm thinking about grinding some of these baby sharks. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Should we do it? Should we grind those babies? Let's see. I'm trying to pick out what kind of knife here. You guys help me out in the chat. All right, I have all these that I've made before. I need to figure out this week which ones I need to work on. So if you had a choice for shape, we have like this one. Okay. I sell them worldwide. Yeah, I ship free shipping worldwide. So if you guys had a choice, which of these would you want to see finished? Look, I'm stacking them up. 1, 2, 3. You guys tell me. Or, what other ones do I have? Oh, we have that one too. That's a different one. We got to decide. What do I want to work on here? I also have like these long ones that are cool. Those are cool too. Yes. 3. This one. This is called the Ace. It's pretty cool. And you like 3? Okay, that's vote for 3. I also have a bunch of 4. This one. This is 4. Cleaver. Oh, you guys. I'm like, which ones? I also have little baby sharks. 3. Okay. What's my warranty? 2, 1, and 4. 2, 2. Oh, you're the same one saying 2. You like the cleaver. Oh, that's okay. So cleaver. 2. You guys like the cleaver. Oh, you're really going for the cleaver. 1 and 4. You like 1 and 4. Oh, these ones. So they're almost the same. One is, this is called the tracker, and it has the slightly rounded front. 3, you like 3. That would be the Ace. And this is a Tonto point. You guys like 3? I also have chef knives as well. That's a chefy. Oh, you want to see something cool? Here, let me show you guys something on the chef knife. I'll show you 2. Okay, it might be the cleaver. Look at this chef knife. So this, does that look like wood burnt? So I made this, but check it out. It's see-through. Well, it's hard to tell, but I poured scales that make it look like, this is a chef knife. These scales are supposed to mimic wood being burnt. So I poured them like that. And I actually pulled a mold off of this. So this of it, I made these as, they're on both sides, there and there. I poured silicone over this, took the silicone off, poured scales, so now these scales mimic wood, burnt wood. They feel like burnt wood, but they're stabilized resin. Oh, and now you can see it's translucent red too. That was a fun one. But that's the chef knife. Anyways, I get distracted. I got ADHD, so 4 and 5. 1 is a pretty good design. 4 and 5. I don't know, the cleaver. You guys are liking the cleaver. I might do the cleaver. These are before I've even cleaned them up or anything. But yeah, the cleaver might be the winner. I don't know. I haven't done one. I have another cleaver too. They're very fun to do. This one's actually got spine work started. It's cool. What is that table? Yeah, that's just my laydown table. I had a bunch of leftover resin, so I just poured it to try to look like the galaxy. It's very dirty right now, but that's the table. 3. The craftsmanship, very good quality. What is the metal? So these are all AEBL stainless steel. This batch, I got it color coordinated. So the orange is AEBL. I also use ADCR V2 high carbon. Ace 3. This is the Ace. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be between these two. I just did one like this. I do love these very much. So that's that. I think I'm going to do, okay, we'll do a couple. Let's do the cleaver. All right. The chef with the watery ultim look at the bottom with the galaxy at the top. Yeah. Do I work for any company? I have a company. So this is my business. I've been doing it for 9 years now. Maybe we need a couple, right? We need a couple. So maybe we'll go cleaver. We'll definitely do a cleaver. All right, you guys won that one. We're going to do a cleaver. I think we'll do a... Should we do an ace? Should we do one of these? Maybe? So what I got to do... I got to figure out scales, too. I got to make scales. That's hard, you know. Top of, not topographic. Oh, okay. Well, I do like these. I like these a lot. 2 and 5. That was 2 and 5, wasn't it? Or wait, it's right here. 2 and 5. Oh, this guy. This guy. Okay. Ready. Do one of those. 2 and 5. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do the cleaver. This is gonna be this week's drop, probably. So it'll be like this Friday's. Sharp one, we're not ready. Yeah, we'll do these two. And then, what other ones? Ace with red burnt scales, but anything would be awesome. Ooh, we could do that. That'd be pretty sick. Do the burnt scales. All right. You guys want to see me pour a set of the burnt scales? These 3. How about that? We have, this is called a tracker. These ones are rad. Oh, I do love those. Cleaver, ace. Sorry, 1 and 2. You guys want to see, I'll pour a set of burnt scales. They're super cool. Alexa, pause music. All right, so here's how we pour the burnt scales. We have a mold. Let me pull the mold out of here. I have so many molds I've made over the years. But this is the... Oh, here we go, guys. There it is. Let's do this. Here is our mold. So how this works is pretty cool. Let me pull this thing down. This right here is what creates the burnt look on the resin. So the first thing we got to do, we got to clean this thing off. We don't want it to be too dirty, because if it's too dirty, it's going to transfer to the pour. So I'm going to spray it down with some alcohol. Like that. We're just going to wipe it down. Now here's the question. What should we do as the backdrop? We can do the black so it'll look like the burnt scales, but what should go underneath it? We can have a transparent color. We can leave them solid black. What are you guys thinking? Oh, Cape Town, South Africa. That's awesome. What about one of them with galaxy scales? Like, okay. Oh, you know what? We could do the front. Here, let me get this to explain. So this is what I'm talking about here. We do the black at the very base, and then this one has that red, translucent red behind it. So is this soap, that stuff is bad for you? What? Definitely going into credit card. Oh, this isn't soap. Sorry, I know what you're saying now. So what do we do? What do you guys want to do as the backdrop? We can do any color. When I talk about colors, guys, we got colors, all right? So it's like kind of anything you could imagine. Yellow base with red top. So I have done one where it was black, and then I did glow in the dark, yellow and orange behind it. So it looked like at nighttime it was glowing. Do you say black base with a red top? That could be cool too. Yellow base, red top. Ooh, a yellow? So you guys thinking a yellow? We should pour yellow first and then red, like translucent red, or that have translucent colors, or I have solid colors. So that's the other thing. Because the thing with the black looks cool. Yellow base. What were we thinking, guys? What were we thinking? That's a tough call. Blue base with grenade yellow swirled top. Blue base. So when you say base, are we talking the inside? And then this is the top? Green and yellow. Golf base red top. What's a golf base? What is that? Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me lift this up. There we go. Now we can see better. Colors, guys. We got so many colors. So all of these are all glow-in-the-dark pigments as well. The first, dark green and red, or just black and red. Let's do a black. We'll do a black beginning. Because that accentuates the charcoal effect. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. But I need to figure out, I can do multiple colors in the back though. So this is how we're gonna do it. Let's pour, put this in here. So you put it in there first. Okay. Now, we're basically we're gonna paint this baby. So this is what we call, you know what I just realized? We don't have very many paintbrushes, do we? We're gonna have to do powder. Let's do black. We have charcoal black here. Then we gotta figure out what to do for the back. So here's the charcoal black. You guys ready for this? So we'll spread that. And I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do here. Because we want the charcoal black to fall only into the, like the bottom part, and we want to leave the ridges exposed. Oh boy. If you do resin, you should think about using crushed precious stones and also copper and silver. So check this out. You ready? We have, I got just about everything. Dragon scale. This is opal. We have that green opal. We have red opal. I have turquoise. I also have, you guys ready for this one? Diamond dust. I have diamond dust in here. We have that as well. What else? Sweet, that's cool. Bumblebee black and top yellow black. I haven't done a yellow black. I also have a translucent yellow. Would that be cool? Maybe. So what we can do now is watch this. As I tap this, all that powder is going to start falling down to the base is what we want. So you can see how it's pooling up. So we want that so that when we pour, we actually end up with those ridges exposed. And the other way I can do this too. Okay, so I have translucent yellow. We got yellow right here, and it takes just a dab to do the translucent yellow. Look at that. All right, maybe we'll do a yellow. I haven't done a yellow. Should we mix a few other colors in there? What about make a rainbow baby shark? Ooh, rainbow baby shark, that'd be sweet. Zombie theme. Dark green and red. Oh, that could be cool. You guys are throwing out too many good suggestions. This is the problem. There's too many good ones. Man, this is hard. Thinking of these themes, you're killing me. You guys are too good at this, all right? We're coming in with too many good things. So what's going to happen is what you're seeing is the black will be here, and then whatever colors we choose will be the interior, will be this part. It's like upside down. Glow yellow. Do I have glow yellow? Let me see. I got green, orange. What's that? Is that yellow? It's blue. I don't know if I have glow yellow. Oh wait, yeah I do. Look at that. What's this? No, that's like an orange yellow. Midnight blue. That's a good suggestion. Oh my gosh, guys. You know this is the hardest part about what I do, to be honest, is picking colors. It's so hard. I have like crazy cool colors too. Like look at, we got some translucent, anything copper. I have actual copper. I have liquid copper and liquid brass as well. I haven't done those. You guys are making this harder. No. Purple, I do have purple. Glow orange, glow yellow. Oh my goodness, guys. Dark red and dark green with a hint of bright orange. Oh, this is hard. You know, I thought you guys were going to make this easier. Copper would be amazing. Copper would be cool. Oh, dude, you should imagine like that. That'd be sick. Cayenne and yellow, that's cool too. Oh my gosh, guys, you're killing me. I also have neon yellow. What do we do? What do we do here? You guys are, oh man. Okay. I gotta decide. Why do you guys gotta make it so challenging? All right, I got an idea. I think I'm gonna do the copper. I love the idea of the copper with the black. I think that would be really, really neat. So you guys wanna see how I do this? It's pretty simple. First things first, I gotta put this little guy on here. What'd you say? Blue and yellow. So we'll put this like so. We gotta slide that in there. Okay, we'll get this mold ready. So I just got to put this in here, otherwise that resin won't hold and it'll be all weird. So we got that like that. Let's move this knife. I don't want to get that dirty. Okay, we're going to pop the resin down here. I think I'm doing the copper. Should I do copper in another color though? Ooh, I could do copper in another color. Should I mix copper? So I have these. I can pour tons of colors at the same time. Be fire. That knife already looks awesome. Thanks, man. Biohazard theme. Ooh, you know I'm a sucker for biohazard. Hence my logo. Goodness. You guys make things difficult. It's a knife, but just a knife. Here, let me grab this. We're gonna mix up. Maybe, should we do copper and black? Or should we just do copper? A copper and black mix could be cool. What do you think? Copper and black. All right, let's go. Let's do copper and black. So what we need is, I got these. These are pretty cool. So you can pour two colors at the same exact time, which is pretty neat. So we'll turn this on. This is a pretty big one, so I think I'll do 100 and 100 grams, maybe, something like that. Let's see what we can do here. What is this, B? Perfect. As soon as that says 0, there it is. So we'll pour that in. We'll do 100. 97. Oh, we're closing in. Let's see. Did we nail it? Pretty close. 183. So we got that. Now we will we'll reset it. We had 100.83 on that. Copper and purple. Ooh, gosh, that could be cool. Oh, copper and purple. Oh, man, you just threw that out there, didn't you? Copper and silver, that'd be a good contrast. Do full dragon scale blade, black and red. I just did that. Check this out. That's what this is. Look at that. Black with translucent red in there. That is like that dragon scale. Copper and purple, guys, I think we just found it. All right, now the question is, I have too many different purples. Okay, so I have burgundy kind of purple, which is like, it's like this kind of purple, or I have electric purple, which is like vibrant purple, or where's my other purple? I should have like a, like a purple, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I have this purple as well. Ah! Dropped it. Oh, wait, here it is. Oh, here's this one. This is that electric purple. That's a good purple right there. Maybe that's the one? The knife galaxy colors and the base black. Okay, let's go with that purple. I keep changing my mind. You guys are giving me too many good suggestions. First one looks sick. This one? This burgundy? You guys think I should do this one? Check this out. That with copper. With like a copper tone. Where is the copper? Yeah, there's the copper. You think that would look good? Or should I do the gold, the brass? No, the other one? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, the last one. The last purple I pulled. This purple? Look at that. That's some purple right there. That'd probably contrast well with this. With the copper. Okay. Okay, that's like the electric purple. Yeah, the last one. Okay. So we're talking these two. Oh, that could be cool. And you got too many colors. You're telling me, you know how hard it is to choose colors? Oh, it's so hard. That's probably the hardest thing I do. Don't mind this yellow, it'll go away. So we're going to go 100. What did I say? It was like 100.83, I think. Let me mix that. Now, oh, I'm an idiot. I just went over. How much did we go over? We're at 105. So if we split that in half, we need to put another 2 grams of B in here. So it's 7. We need, there it is. There we go. Now we're even. So let's mix this up, which we're going to go right here. So we got to mix this up. Get that all mixed in there. Thank you guys. Man, you guys are honestly, you're too kind. It means a lot. All right, here we go. So we'll mix that up. I don't got to worry about bubbles because I'm going to be putting it inside a pressure pot. Make a knife with a knife. Clear translucent red and the base black. I could. Okay, so we're going to stop that there. Now I got to get another cup. Oh, I already have another cup. Look at that. It's like we planned this out. We're going to do half and half. So we'll pour. We're going to do half. That looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit more. So we got that. We're going to put in our purple. Let's put some purple in there. Okay, put that purple in there. We got to make sure she's real purple. And then we're going to take this. This is our copper. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do I have any? Oh, man. No way am I out of popsicle sticks, guys. Did I really just do that? Nuh-uh. That wasn't smart. Hold on. Just mix this up. Here we go. Now this copper color, it gets so sick. It's so cool. Because it's not just like this one color. It's got a dark tone to it. So we got the copper mixed up. Let me wipe that off because I forgot to grab more popsicle sticks, which was a bad call. Pop over here. We're going to get that purple. Let's get this purple going. And this purple, it's going to darken up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that purple. That's going to be sick. Okay. Got that. Beautiful. Now, here's the cheat code. You take these little silicone molds You pop one in this side. All right. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we fill up this side. There we go. Looks like I got a little bit more purple in the copper. That's okay. Look at those two together. Are we ready to pour this? Check this out. You guys ready for this? Oh, hold on. Got you hooked up here. Let's get ready to pour. We got that black base. So I'm going to have to... yeah, there we go. Copper and purple. Guys, this is gonna be sick. Look at this. So we're just gonna let the natural movement just go. There we go. So now we have it pulled in here, poured in that, which is perfect. We'll take this. This is a pressure pot. So I'm gonna bump this up to about, I think we do 70 pounds of pressure. And what these do is there are tiny bubbles that are gonna form if I don't put it in here. But by putting it in here, it actually crushes the bubbles up, makes them really, really small. And I also have this special air here that is filtered 3 times because you gotta have some clean, dry air. I live in Washington State, and it is not dry here, especially this time of year. So humidity is my worst fear. And it gets really bad. So now I'm gonna be able to make a couple scales out of this. This isn't gonna just be like one knife. So I'll probably I might do the cleaver in this for this week. That could be sweet. Tighten this down like so. Nice and snug. And so now we hook this up to the air, and we're gonna go, like I said, about 70 pounds of pressure is gonna be put in here. I'll show you that. So we just open this up. Just crack it. My wife hates this part because it looks terrifying. She's like, I mean, it is one of those things where it is technically could be a bomb because it's a concealed container. But now we're almost to 70. And there we go. So I'll pop that there. Right. There we go. That is that. Okay. Do I need to pour anything else? I'm trying to think. I'm like, what shit else should I pour? I can pour some baby shark scales. Gosh, you guys want to choose some baby shark scales? That's always fun. All right. Now that we got a mess. Now I gotta grind on these knives that I just poured for. So what I decide? What did I do with the knives? Are they over here? You guys remember where I put those knives? How did I lose it? The cleaver, those 3 knives. This is also what happens Where'd they go? Oh, they're right here. Goodness. Tell you what. Actually, I should probably clean up, huh? That's a good call. Good call. It's one thing I do try to do. I try to keep my shop really clean. And it's not for the reason of like, oh man, you just want your shop to look so nice. The main reason I keep my shop clean is because I have ADHD. And so I go on side quests. And I lose track of things. And if I don't have things organized, you better believe I'll never find it. So to help future Tori out, which I used to not, I try to organize things. There we go. Get this cleaned up so I can think straight. Let my brain do the thinking instead of focusing on all that. There we go, nice and clean. Clean your guys' shop, it's the best. Used to hate it. Now it's awesome. All right, now we can get back to work. So we got these three. I think these three are what I'm going to work on over the next couple days. So we got those scales poured. Those will be 24 hours. We'll pull those out. They'll be ready to grind tomorrow. So I need to grind these bad boys. So what should we do first? Should we grind on the cleaver? I think I want to do the spine work too, all the way around it. That'd be sweet. Do that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. First things first, we need to turn on the dust collector. This big old tube sucks all the grossness out, so that's what we got to do. The ace. Yeah, we're going to do the ace. Let's turn that. Drop the scooter. Is that? Oops. Yeah, we're going to do the ace. So we'll do the ace, the cleaver, and the tracker. I think is what we're going to run with. I think. Oh my, you said, I do not speak anything but English. My wife speaks some Spanish. She's so much smarter than me and prettier. Let's grab this one. This is a 36 grit. These are aggressive little buggers, to say the least. We're gonna need that. This ABL gets so hard. What is your price on the cleaver? I'm interested in that one. Okay, hold on. Woo! You guys said stuff. Price on the cleaver. I think they're just 500 with a sheath, the fully adjustable sheath. What's a good way to sharpen a blade without the tools or belt? The best possible way. What exactly do you do here, dude? Please explain. I'm a bladesmith, so I just make knives for a living, and I try to make super unique knives. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm pre-grinding these. I got to take these bevels up, clean them up, make them look cool. 1999 jersey that I would love to buy. What? I would love to buy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grind the bevels in. That's what I'm doing. So I make all these knives from scratch. This is stainless steel. Should I make one with my dad? You should make a knife with your dad. It'd be rad. It'd be so cool. Why not? That's a special thing to do with your dad. Make a knife. How cool would that be? So we're gonna grind these. What I'm gonna do is I'm just trying to straighten this. You can see the grind lines. They're not perfectly straight. They're a little crooked, a little goofy. I don't like it. So I gotta come in here and change that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Let's fire this baby up. All right, ready for this? Let's get a little grind on here. AEBL is so hard. So I'm gonna try to move. You can see that grind line down right there. Here, I'll show you something. You guys want to see some of my work here? Here's one. Here's a special one. Check this out. You ready? So that is wrought iron, hand forged into a sand my core, antler with resin infused into it. So that's, I have so many different knives, guys. I make tons and tons of different ones. I have this one, it's called ballistic scales. And we have like this one has, this is like a spider theme. It's supposed to look like a spider web on the handle. This is that tracker that's finished up. This is the AEBL. These are the baby sharks. Look at these little guys. So sick. Those ones you just hold like that. So anyways, those are the knives. I'm gonna get back to grinding. But I figured I'd show you guys. They're pretty cool. I make so many different ones. I have an epic one. You can see me build it on my YouTube. I have a full video on it. It's inside right now. I should have it out here, but of course I don't. I've been doing this for 9 years, so it's full time for the last about 5 years, and doing it for 9. Well, hi, Mr. Art. You guys are too cool. Too nice. So I'm just trying to bring this bevel up. So I'm going to hit that one spot a little bit. There we go. Now we're getting it. There we go. Holy cow, you guys. Will you be having the products in the storefront? Maybe. I don't know. Work. You guys are just super kind. Having my work in a store, I don't know, maybe some of it. I don't know if you can hear me right now. Maybe I can move this mic closer. Gloves on, bro. So I can't wear gloves. These are heat treated. I'll explain something to you guys really quick. So when you heat treat a knife, this has already been quenched and tempered and everything. I can't wear gloves because if I wear gloves, I don't feel the heat. If this heats up too much, it will ruin this knife. It won't hold an edge. So you have to put your bare hands on the back so you can feel how much heat it is. If it's too hot for your hands, you need to dip the blade in water to cool it down. So that's why I don't wear gloves at this point, because then it'll ruin the temper and your blade won't actually hold an edge and it'll ruin everything. So that's why you can't wear gloves at this stage. And honestly, the wild thing is, gloves are kind of sketchy because gloves catch really easy, and if it can suck your finger into this, but I get why you say it. There we go. Now we're getting it even. That's why you see me dipping it in water. What'd you say? I could turn the, what's the button I push? There we go. That's the noise canceling. I don't know if you can hear me better or worse. I turned on the noise canceling on my mic. So hopefully that allows you guys to hear me. I don't know if that's true. Oh my goodness, I don't know what that means, what you just said. I wish I did. Just gonna grind this cleaver. Just want to email you my business email. Alright. That sounds good. Let's do it. I haven't really thought about it. I show my stuff on my website, but I wouldn't mind doing some. And especially if it could help you at all, that'd be cool. Alright. So I'm just going to bring these bevels up till they're like even. As you can kind of see, we got down there. We got to bring this one up and even that out. This is just the 36 grit, so we're roughing it in. It's not really crucial to make it perfect yet. I still got to jump up to 80 and 120. We got a little ways to go. Even that out. We're doing something. I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher with this 36 grit before I jump up. But the thing is, see this little area down here? I got to hit that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to find that spot. Just like that, we can bring it up, even it out. There we go. That's looking better. How we looking for height? Okay, you can see, I'll show you guys. That one, you can see this one's way lower, right? So I gotta bring it up. So let's bring this bevel up and that. Now we're getting somewhere. Here we go, guys. You can adjust your bevel height by pressing. By push, you can either push in and twist this way to get towards the edge, or you can push in and twist this way to bring up the bevel height. So you can control it very well once you get used to it. All right, we're almost even. Oh, we're making progress now. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're closing in. Victory is here. Okay. There it is. Now let's jump up. We're going to jump up to an 80. Pop this baby out of here. Sweet. Let's take that out. That one's kind of spent. Put that over here. We'll jump up to a brand new 80, a fresh 80. Get a freshie out. There we go. There she is. Okay. Yes. This is really going to start to clean it up. These 80 grits are pretty. Alright, here we go. So I'm not using a ton of pressure. I'm just kind of letting the belt do the work. I'm going to start cleaning this up. There we go. Light pressure. Let the belt take all that stuff off of there. So now we're getting it. Nice and easy. I'm slowly going to bring that edge together now. I'm going to make some progress. I got to make sure it's even though. Good. Now we're getting down there. Look how thin that edge is. That's a cool cleaver. Okay, so I like that. Now I gotta hit this one. A couple things I gotta grind. I gotta try to bring this in a little bit more. Doing it freehand is hard, but it's also how I want to do it. I enjoy trying things freehand. There we go, we almost got it. There we go, now we're bringing it back up. That would be very sharp. That's what I'm hoping for. Beautiful, there we go. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. Now we're just about matched up here. I do watch Forged in Fire. I love that show. I got a bunch of friends that have been on it. And quite a few friends that have won it. It's a good show though. It's a little miserable what they make you do though. I enjoy watching Forged in Fire, but man, the behind the scenes of Forged in Fire is crazy. They make you get there. When you fly in, you fly straight to the studio. They drive you straight to the studio at like 3 in the morning. And they start filming at like 4 on Forged in Fire. 4 in the morning. Right when you get off the plane, so you're super drowsy and like out of it, because it makes it harder for you to perform. So they want it to like look more difficult. They do a lot of crazy stuff in Forged in Fire. And the only reason I say it is because I have a bunch of buddies that have been on it. So yeah, what they do to people, kind of rough. All right, here's the 120. Let me get this 120 on here. This is going to be that last little cleanup before the Scotch Brite. Woo, that 120 looks nice. Yeah, there we go. We're getting there. I wonder what kind of finish I should put on this knife. We do like an acid stone wash. Leave it shiny. So many different options. Yeah, there we go. Looking good now, though. Look at that. Let's put an false edge on here. So I'll show you. This is a cool part. Actually, I want you to watch. Here, watch this. All right, let's put a false edge. There we go. There's that one. Now we're going to do another one on the other side. Now that we have that edge on there, let's do one more. We're going to match it up. I'm just going to do it all freehand, but it'll be all right. We'll get it. All right. So check this out. You ready? There's that false edge. So what I got to do now, this one goes down to the corner. I got to bring this one down a little bit more. So we'll bite into it, and then we'll just slowly bring that down so she matches up. There it is. Check this out. There you go. Ready for this? So there it is. I mean, it's all wet right now, but that's that false edge. Got the stonework on it. That's cool. So now we'll pop over here. Watch how clean these Scotch-Brite builds are. The best. They're so good. I'll show you why they're so good. Right now, when you look at this, you know, it looks pretty good. All right, we're not. No, it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. But watch when I clean it up with the Scotch-Brite. It blends it all so good. It starts blending it out and it smooths that. Ooh, it looks so much better. I love these Scotch-Brite belts, man. Fantastic. I'll pop over here. We'll do the top. There we go. Get you looking. Oh, nice. Now, if you make any kind of knives or anything, metalwork, Scotch-Brite belts are your best friend. So good. You just take all those scratch marks and kind of blend them out. They have different grits. This is the hardest grit. This is that tan. Look how smooth that is, though. So much better. Now we'll hit the false edge. That in. Yeah. Woo, that's nice. There we go. Look at that. Gotta wipe it down, but so much better. And I can take that up. I can keep going up. But I think I'm going to stonewash this, possibly stonewash it. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to do spine work all the way around it. So I think that's what we're going to do. Incredible work. Make it look easy, but it's awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Jake, I appreciate that. You guys are freaking awesome. Not able to find your email. My email... I have a couple. You can email it well, you'll never be able to spell that. My name's Colonius. It's a hard name. You can also, it's how many do you make a day? It depends, really. I work in batches. So I can do, on average, it depends. If I'm doing baby sharks, those ones, I usually go by a month. I'll do 50 a month. But if I'm doing like these bigger knives, like this style, I mean, in a week I'll do 10, probably 10 of these knives a week. That's about where I'm at. So I know I jump all over the place. I'm gonna put, you can see spine work like that. I'm gonna do that all the way around this, but we're gonna bump it over to a 220 grit because the 220 is just smooth. So I'm gonna pop this off. We're gonna switch over to 220 grit. Stick that Scotch-Brite up here, grab a 220. I love this setup with this platen, Beaumont platen, because you can just go like that. You can tighten that up, loosen that, flip it over, and she's ready to grind. Okay, so now this is what we call putting a rock texture on everything, and I'll show you how we do that. So as I grind in, I'm going to go at weird angles. So I'll do like one here. You can see it put that little indent. And I'll do one here. And it's kind of random. But as you can see what that's doing. That's rock texture. So you start moving quicker. And now you can kind of see how cool that's going to look. Really dedicated to my work. I've really put my heart and soul into this. If you're gonna run a business and you want to do it successfully, you gotta be in it, you know? Woo, see that? That's cool looking, isn't it? And then when we acid etch it, it's gonna turn darker. Oh, it'll look sick. That'd be cool, guys. I'm telling you. What should we do for the back? I make a lot of my decisions on the fly. I think I'm gonna do some straight ones. Do like that. Like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. We'll do it down the back of it too. That. I can switch. I don't know if, I wonder if I can switch my, that's my bad. There we go. Let's get you, some really good visual here. Something like that. We're doing this, I don't even know what to call this. This is kind of like spine work. I'm just trying to get all the bark. I call it bark, just the top layer of that off of there. That was good. That looks sick. We can pop it in the acid etch when we're done with this. Darken it all up. Clean it up over the edges. Looking pretty good. Whew, that's looking nice. Let's do some spine work down this bad boy. That rock texture. I'll show you what it looks like when we're done with that. And you can choose how deep you want to go with this rock texturing. If you do quick ones, it's not very deep. But if I do like slow ones, I can methodically do it, and it'll bring it way deeper and create a drastic rock pattern. It really depends on what you want to do. go crazy deep. So it looks like I'm gonna have to switch over to the small wheel to get this inside, but I'm gonna do this top part one more time. Clean up these edges, make them nice and soft. So, just champering those edges. Yeah, so we actually just poured the handle. If you went back and watched this live, we poured the handle for this knife. It is well, it looks like it's burnt wood, but it's got copper and purple. So I took a mold, I made these beams, and that's all charcoal wood. It's a Japanese style, making a chimney and having the wood burnt all the way up. So it goes up both sides. And what I ended up doing, where's the knife? Oh, it's right here. What I ended up doing is I took a silicone mold of it. And so now with resin, this feels and looks just like burnt wood, but it isn't. It's pure resin. Now this one has the translucent see-through red. You can see right through that. But that's what handle, so this one's it's gonna have the burnt texture, but it's got purple and copper tones. And that's what a couple of them are gonna get. So that's what that looks like. But this one's ready for an etch. Do that on the Ace. Yeah, I'll have enough. I should be able to do it on the Ace too. Where's my, there we go. Let's spray this with a little alcohol, and then we're gonna pop this in the etch. It's gotta stay in there for probably about an hour or so, because this is stainless steel. Now, for those of you that are like, stainless, you can't etch stainless. You can. It's stainless, it's not stain proof. People get confused when they hear stainless, they think, oh, the knife can literally never rust. But the honest answer to that is every knife can rust because it's stainless, not stain proof. All right, let's see. So now we're going to take this. That looks awesome. All right, we're going to pop over here. There's the gator etch, but I'm going to put it in the ferric. So we're going to stick this on here. And we're going to dump it down in this ferric and come check it out. We'll check it in like 10 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour. Starting now.
Sorry if you guys have Alexa and it's already darkening up. You can see that. Crazy how fast it can work. So we'll do that, darken it up, and then we'll pop it in the stone washer. It'll be really, really cool. Really excited about that. Now I got these other two I gotta grind. So I got the Ace, it's almost there. It's like close, but I just gotta clean it up a little bit. Get that ground down, and then we got this tracker, which is pretty much there too. I think it's pretty sick. I do like that. That's a sweet one. Which one should I grind first? Should we go the tracker or the Ace? Let's do. Oh man, they're both close. Which one's closer? Tracker Ace, Tracker Ace, Tracker Ace. I gotta regrind this part. Sticking out a little too far. Let's do the Ace. Here we go. So first things first, we're pretty close. We're gonna jump right into I think an 80 grit. We don't really need to do a 36 grit. 36 grit, that is aggressive. Good night. My throat is starting to hurt. I've been talking to you guys so much. My shop, I'm normally I normally don't talk a lot. When you work in a shop alone, you just kind of hang out, right? That's funny. Holy cow. Get that baby tightened up. So the first thing I'm going to do with this ace is I'm actually going to come down and move the bevels. I'm going to keep it there and angle it down like that. That's what the plan is. I like the angled when it's forward like this. Makes it look aggressive. So I'm gonna bring it in. You'll see me do that right here. Bring you up there. All right, now, there we go. Pop that on. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna push it in. Right at the beginning, like so. Do that. Now we're closing in. Almost there. So that's what I want. See the old one? Almost there. Now let's match up the other side. So I'm doing this freehand, but I'm just going to match up the other side. Give it some water, keep it cool. All right, there we go. Now we just match it up. Beautiful. I love it. Now we just blend them together. Clean up the bevels as we blend it. Now we're making some progress. See, we're closing in on getting it all nice and even right now. Yeah. I love it when a plan comes together. Ooh, starting to look good. Beautiful. What's your guys' favorite kind of knife? You had to pick any knife in the world. What would you want? Style knife, color, what do you got? Throw it in the comments. Let's see it. Let that chat know. Dream knife. Fantasy knife, video game knife. Got. All right, there we go. That one's beautiful. Now we got to even up the other side. Look how ugly that is. Ah, ugly. That's the start. There's the start. Oh yeah, here we go. Maybe I should have done this. Nice, huh? Keep flowing now. Keep flowing. Find that groove where it's just stuck to the belt. You're just cruising along, guiding it. Ain't no saying. I do have a store. Just look up gunstonecreations.com. That's me. Everything that involves my business is Gunstone Creations. So, literally, gunstonecreations.com. There's also a link in my YouTube bio, or whatever you want to call that. And you can go cruise. I don't have a lot on there right now, but there's still stuff on it. Oh yeah, we're almost there now. A butterfly knife. I've certainly not made a butterfly knife, but maybe one day. You never know. Oh, we're closing in on victory. Yeah. I gotta bring that bevel up a little bit. No big deal. Nice and yellow butterfly knife. That'd be sick. A little bumblebee. A little bee action. Woo! Looking good. I think I want to put a freshie on there though. Put a fresh 80 grit to finish this part. And then we'll jump up to a fresh 120 and we'll be ready to rock. So let's grab a fresh 80. Click, click, and let's roll. You don't even need to put a lot of pressure, just a little bit. Oh yeah. Fresh belts make it easier to grind. In between your lines. It's looking good. Woo-wee. All right, we are almost right on the money with the 80 at least. Okay, I like it. I'm going to do an 80 on this side. Just blend that out. And that's all it takes. Now we got to jump up to that 120 to give it that final little 120, and we got to do the swedges. So they're called a false edge, swedge, whatever you want. So right now this is like, it's just square. I don't like it squared, so I'm going to bring in these chamfers, 45-degree angles from about right here all the way down, and it just adds such a cool look to the blades, and it's my favorite. I love the look of those little false edges on them. Some people, they don't like doing them. They say it's too hard to like grind them. I don't know. When you grind them enough, you just got to do it. That's what it comes down to. Nothing to it but to do it. Clean her up with the 120. Yeah. Woo, that's nice. I'm talking about. It's a good grinding day. Look at that. It's a beaut. I'll match it up on the back side here. Oh, baby. Yeah. That looks gorgeous. All right, now we're going to do the swedge. So this is what I'm talking about. We're going to come in right here. Just going to grind at an angle and blend them all together. So this is where we're working on. That little part right there. See how it's right there? There's nothing on that side. So now what we got to do is we ground that in. I got to match it on the other side. So I'm just going to freehand it and eyeball it. We're going to nail it though. We got this. So I can already tell I'm almost there. We are almost blended. Just a little bit more. Oh, I think we got her. Look at that. There it is. Now we got it. So check this out. We have that swedge. We have that swedge. Oh, it looks so much better. And then we got to see, we're right there. We could bring this one up just a little bit, but we'll bring it up in the next step. What do you say? Have you ever made a sword? I have, yes. I've made a katana. I do everything by hand though, so I don't have a press or anything, so making swords is not my jam. It's a lot of work, to be honest. And I'm not a huge like sword guy because for practicality reasons, I like to make knives that you're actually going to use. And yeah, there might be a few people out there that are like, I love to use swords. But for the majority, nobody wants to use swords. Not that many. And I love my knives to get used and abused. So I don't really make too many swords. Not a huge sword guy. Alright, this Scotch Brite's just gonna make it magical. Oh yeah, baby. Looks good. How much better that looks. So smooth. This is that Scotch Brite belt. I'm telling you. If you don't have Scotch Brite belts and you make knives or anything that has to do with metal, buy some Scotch Brite belts. They're the best. They come in different grids. This is brown, which is the most aggressive. Then it goes red, and then it goes blue, and then it goes gray. And that blue and then up to the gray, it is so shiny. So smooth. So shiny. That's my fingerprints. Don't mind the fingerprints, okay? Don't judge me on my fingerprints. That looks good. I like it. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I gotta wipe that thing down. Oh, let me hit it. Let me hit it without my fingers touching. I'll just one-hand it. There we go. That way I don't get my wet fingies on it. Better. See, there we go. What kind of epoxy do I use? So I use Alumalite right now. There's another company that I'm probably going to be... try it on the back? What do you mean? Like the way the ace shines. I know, it's shiny, isn't it? Try what on the back? This? Scotch Brite? It'll shine everything up. That looks good. I might do, I'm probably going to do something a little different with this one though. So, I like it. Let's go clean this one up and toss it in the etch as well. See what we can do for a stone wash. Or I could leave it shiny. Should I leave it shiny? I might leave it shiny. Well, I can always re-shine it. That's the other thing too. See, now I'm debating. Actually, I might just leave this one. I'm going to leave it shiny right now. Let's just leave her. Why not? Leave it to Beaver. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you wanted me to try it on the back. Stone wash. You want a stone wash? Okay, let's see. Let's see it. You guys are influencing me. Is that good or bad? Stone wash for sure. Happens. Exposed. Sorry, I was getting comments on YouTube. I was reading it. All right, let's clean her on up. Put some alcohol. 100%, 100%, 100%. I think John Connor says 100%. He's 100% about that stonewash life. So, John Connor. Isn't that the guy from Terminator? Isn't that his name? John Connor? Are you the guy from Terminator? No way. The acute knife is better. Stonewash hide scratches. You're right about that. Stonewash is probably the best user kind of knife because let's check on this cleaver. We haven't checked on it. You guys ready for this? How's the cleave looking? It's looking pretty dark, looking pretty good. Let's just pop this baby on there too. Whoop. Here we go. I just dripped ferric chloride all over my floor. Alexa, set another timer for 1 hour.
Second timer, 1 hour, starting now.
Oh man, look at that. It's dropped all over my floor. Yeah, the Stonewash does. As far as usability, it's such a good finish because you can use the crap out of it, and when it gets scratched, you're like, look at that. It just looks like a Stonewash finish. Now I got this bad boy. Look at this. Look at this cool guy. So sick. Oh, it's so good. It's called the Tracker. I do love this knife. Look at that. Makes you feel cool when you can do that. You can put it on, I guess. Like looks like I know what I'm doing, but all I'm doing is flicking it over my finger and back. But it looks like I'm really good at it. I make a blade like that. Not the floor, right? Table's badass though. I love that Galaxy. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. So let's get this baby ground. Now we gotta check. So what I check for to determine my grit is actually check on the edge thickness, and that one's actually pretty thick. Okay, so with it being that thick, I'm gonna jump straight into a 36 grit, but I gotta be careful because we are already pretty close to the back. Say goodbye to your fingers. This is 9 years. 9 years of working with knives, and I gotta say, my fingers don't look too bad. Not too bad, right? For 9 years, that's not bad. I was a carpenter before that. And you know what? The one thing that freaked me out the most is walking around and you see these other carpenters and they're all missing part of a finger. And I'm like, dude, I need that. I need my fingers. I don't want to. So I'm very cautious. I'm going to say all this and then I'm going to grind my finger. I freaking know it. It's always the times when you're like, I'm very cautious, and then, grind off to your knuckle. Where are the handles that you made? Like when? What do you mean? That's so cool. Plan on using that ace. That's what I appreciate. Appreciate you. Just say, you are very funny. Oh, thank you. Don't jinx yourself. John Connor. Oh gosh, he knows the future. John Connor knows. What are we going to do? I'll listen to you, John Connor. I believe in you. That is going so fast. All right, here we go. You ready? Let's do this. Let me get you guys real close. There we go. Look at you. Here we go. See that? There it is. Get a little bit of water on it. Oh, she's looking good. Let's jump to the other side. Now I gotta look down and make sure. Okay, we're looking good. Yeah, baby. Oh, it's a little hot. It's a little hot. Okay. Yeah, the fish root says she's your favorite. What would they be and why? Oh, God. I don't like holding for that reason. My 3 favorite shows. All right, you ready? One I watched, I really liked, Last Man on Earth. I just thought it was funny. I did. It's a good show. Me and my wife laughed at that a lot. So, Last Man on Earth is a good show for me. What's another one? I don't watch a lot of shows. Good God. Can you guys put some show suggestions in the comments? Give me some ideas of what have I watched? Last Man on Earth. Old place now. I bet you do. I would too. You lost putting your freaking finger to one. That's crazy. Horrifying. What steel is that? This is ABL stainless. Really nice steel. It's nice and tough. I used to use 80 CRV2 a lot, but being in Washington State, you get surface rust pretty quick, and I hated it. I hated it. Now I can move up. I hated surface rust, you know? It just drove me nuts. And so I switched over to ABL because it's comparable to 80 CRV2 in its toughness and durability. So I liked it. Had to get a skin graft to fill the tip. Let's go in with fixed plates. Ooh, nice. Just ordered some, but haven't made them yet. What'd you order? Oh my gosh, my brain. I'm like, I've said so many words. You just ordered what? The ABL or the belts? Or what are we talking? Oh, I Am Legend 2 is out right now? Oh, you ordered some ABL steel. Nice. Yeah, that's good stuff. I really like it. The heat treat's not too terrible on it. Especially if you've heat treated stainless before, you'll be fine. But, dude, I Am Legend, the first one, 1096. You mean 1095? Oh, yeah, you corrected it. There you go. What's your favorite movie? Mine is Spider-Man. Ooh, favorite movie? I'm a Marvel guy. I do love Marvel movies. I couldn't tell you my favorite, though. That's tough. I love me some Marvel movies. Goodness. Endgame, 100%. Yeah. I want to. Blacksmith is not in it. Oh, interesting. Any advice for someone thinking about getting the bladesmithing? Well, here's what I'll tell you. If you want to make knives, you want to get into bladesmithing, you start because you love it. All right? That's the first thing. Bladesmithing is very difficult to make money at. And I say that, I make good, this is the most money I've ever made in my entire life that I make. And it's taken me 9 years. So, you gotta do it. You gotta do it because you love making knives. Now, you're not gonna love every aspect of it ever, especially if you try to turn it into a business because, let's be honest, you still have to work, right? You gotta make money. It's hard, it's difficult. But if you start with it, labor of love, that'll make it a little easier. And then the most important part is making sure, first off, your product is good. It's sound, it's gonna hold up, it's not gonna break. You warranty your stuff, like if something chips or something like that, you go back and you fix it. They send you back, take care of it. Try to make your business responsive and keep up with people. Customer service is huge. Second thing, you have to be able to advertise. And when I say advertise, what you want to do is you have to make videos, you have to take good pictures. You have to make your business what you would want to see in a business. The way I look is that I make videos that I like to watch. And if I do that, then the people that like to watch, the people that are like me will like my business, my knives. I don't really make knives for other people. I make them for myself, and then other people are like, I want that. And I'm like, cool. But if you get into knife making just trying to make money, you're going to be miserable. Because there's a lot of knife makers out there. A lot of people are trying to make a business. And it is not... It's very rare to make good money making knives. That's just the honest truth of it. I made knives because I love them. Now you can grow it. You definitely can grow it, but there's things that you're gonna have to look out for. Is do your knives stand out? If there was a bunch of knives lined up, and yours was one of them, would someone look at your knife and go, "Ooh, that's different and cool," or would they go, "That looks just like those other 10 knives in the lineup"? What makes you stand out? Whether it's your personality and your story, or it's just your knives. There's a lot of different factors that go into making knives. But yeah, it's a labor of love. Almost. I gotta bring my hand in a bit. There it is. Look at that. Just like that. Cerakote mine, 10 pound. Yeah, that's so cool. I do Cerakote too. I got a bunch of different colors. Cerakote's rad. It is. That's actually, it's funny you said that. That's why I started Cerakoting, was because I was like, dude, I'm sick of this rust. There's a lot of people that don't like Cerakote. They like the raw steel, so that's what I ended up doing with the